Welcome to the Grattan Stadium, Odsal, home of the four-time Super League champions. Hello from me, George Riley, as we get set to meet the Bradford Bulls today, ahead of the 2009 Engage Super League season. A competition that the Bulls this year, under coach Steve McNamara, are 9-1 to win with the RFL's official bookmakers William Hill. They finished 5th last season, but have had a massive overhaul of their playing staff in the off-season. Gone are the big-name leaders, Iestyn Harris, Shontaine Harpy, Joe Vanganar, long gone of course Leslie Vinacolo. In their place, a new breed of Bulls keen to shine for coach McNamara. It feels like a new era for the Bradford Bulls.
Yeah, it's very pleasing that they've said that. There's certainly a lot of belief amongst the players. There's a lot of belief amongst the coaching staff, but more importantly amongst the players that we've got a squad together here what's really capable of challenging. And I will say they've been a pleasure to coach and have around practice during pre-season.
And Deacon, Burgess was saying, Paul Deacon was saying this is the best feeling he's had in a pre-season ahead of a season for the Bradford Bulls, and bearing in mind that how long he's been here, as a coach you're going to be really pleased to hear that.
Yeah, he's been here for a while, but the players deserve a lot of credit for that, for the atmosphere that they've fostered, the way they've took to each other. We've got a lot of young boys who have come into the organisation as well as some senior people, and the compliment at this moment in time seems to be working very well. It's very early days, but all the signs are good.
How much have you talked about leadership ahead of this season? I mean, you've lost Iestyn, you've lost Big Joe Vanganar, you've lost obviously Leslie last season and Shontaine as well. So that's going to be key, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a whole list of them who have left, but leadership has been spoken about a lot, and we've done a whole lot of work on that. The players have responded magnificently, and they're all taking a little bit of leadership themselves. And we have got some very experienced players, some of the most experienced players in the game. We've got some of the best young kids in the game at the moment as well. And like I said, I think the complement of that should be very exciting.
Well, speaking of new faces at the Bradford Bulls, how about this fella, the most prolific try-scoring forward playing the game at the moment? Steve Menzies, 180, was it, first grade tries in Australia?
Yeah, I was lucky enough to get a few tries over there, so don't score them very too far out these days, probably about 13-14 metres is my distance, but yeah, hopefully we can get a few this year.
You've had a great career in Australia. What made you think, I quite fancy a new challenge with the Bradford Bulls in England?
Yeah, I just wanted to play again. I really thought I had something to offer the game. Had the opportunity to come over here, so honestly, I've really enjoyed it since I've been over here. The guys have been great. Welcome me with open arms. So it's looking forward to getting the competition underway.
How do you think the game, when you start playing competitively, will differ from what you're used to in the NRL?
I think the conditions, obviously experiencing.
Well, it'll be colder, I can guarantee you.
It'll definitely be colder. Just the conditions of the way the pitches are sometimes over here. The first month or two can be a bit heavier, so I think that's something I'll definitely have to get used to. And I think the speed of the play the ball over here is a fair bit quicker than over in Australia. You're really allowed to slow it down and control the ruck, but over here it's a lot of a quicker game. So it's it's a lot of. The football's a lot more at the line and on the front foot when you're attacking.
Yeah, very good. Things are going well. There's a great buzz about the place. We're all ready to go now. We've just been training for a few months now, so we're ready for a game.
You were looking to get rid of a shiner, I see, as well.
Yeah, friendly on Friday night. It was a bit of a rough and tough game.
Who got you, do you know?
Oh, I don't know. I got it from all angles, to be fair.
You'll be used to that. You've got quite a few new faces here this year. Quite a wholesale changes, really, close season. We've seen quite a lot of the big names go as well. Iestyn Harris, Vanganar. It'd be strange not having Shontaine and Leslie, I suppose, who went during the season around as well. It's kind of a new era, perhaps, that kind of feeling at Bradford.
Yeah, I think it's been like that the last couple of years. A rebuilding phase for the club, definitely. A lot of new signings, like you're saying. A lot of quality players come in as well. We've lost a few, like you've just named, but we've certainly signed a few as well. We'll have to see how we go this season, but we're all confident.
In terms of leadership on the pitch and losing that amount of leadership, is that going to cause problems? Obviously, it's a bit more responsibility on your shoulders, but another couple of the more senior guys in the squad are going to have to stand up this season, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. We've spoke about that actually in pre-season, about being a team of leaders. Maybe we were lacking a few last year, but we made some good signings this year. I mean, look at Steve Menzies, who's done it all really in the game, so he'll definitely add a bit of experience to the team. And we've got Glenn Morrison back that missed a lot of the season, and even Sam Burgess, he's only a young lad still, but he's one of our leaders definitely, because he's just you know how good of a player he is. So if we can keep them on the field this season, I'm sure we'll do okay.
Yeah, full of beans, fully fit. Yeah,
Full of curry as well.
Yeah, I've just had a couple of plates of curry and a few naan breads. Yeah, no, fully fit now. I've been fit for a couple of weeks and looking forward to getting back into it. It seems like a lifetime since I last played. So yeah, looking forward to Sunday. We've got Whitehaven. Looking forward to getting out there.
The World Cup was frustrating for most observers, especially someone who couldn't make it there. And how was that for you?
Yeah, it was devastating not to be a part of the team, and you know, it was upsetting to see them lose. You know, and not achieve the goals that I think they set out to do. Yeah, I caught one game over there when they beat Papua New Guinea, so that was good anyway. I got to see him play.
What about this new bunch of players we've got at Bradford? Possibly the most changed side out of the Super League side. A lot of ins and a lot of outs.
Yeah, we keep saying at the club, it's it's going through a change of era. You know, change of players, and it's good. You know, we've got a good mix between young and old, and all grand final winners at Bradford, and grand final winners from other clubs. So we've got a team of people that want to succeed, and it's good. We're showing in training, and everything's going pretty well.
I suppose you kind of embody that mix of old and young because you're still a real youngster, but you might be looked at by some of the new guys as an old head at Bradford now.
Maybe. I turned 20 last week, last month. Sorry.
Oh, you're getting on?
Yeah, I'm knocking on now. I'm my team's behind, but I'm always I try and help younger blokes. Try and learn from older blokes as well. So yeah, kind of in the middle.
The likes of Steve Menzies coming in. I mean, a record-breaking try scorer for a forward in the NRL, and now he's going to be packing up with you.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting to to look forward to playing with.
Is that kind of surreal in a way? A guy you kind of grew up watching.
It's it's pretty funny. When I first met him, I was expecting something else, and he's just laid back bloke. He's chilled out. He's professional. He's good. So I'm looking forward to playing with him, especially after seeing how he went last week at Dewsbury.